Pastor Ed here with Daily Devotions for Tuesday, May the 7th, 2024. Our reading this past Sunday was 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 13, the love chapter, as it's often known. Had an opportunity to share a lot about that, but I want to kind of continue to explore this whole idea of love, particularly in terms of what that word means in the Bible, how the Bible conceives of love. Going to read that first part of the section of the reading. Paul writes, "If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels but do not have love, I'm a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, if I hand over my body so that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing." Oh, by the name of John Harvey, 20 years ago, said if you were to Google the word love, you're going to find all sorts of websites. He found 120 million, to be exact. And here are some of the examples. ilovedogs.com, ilovecats.com, although he said this one is a plea to spay or neuter your animal. ilovecheese.com, ilovelucy.com, trueromancedatingservice.com, lovetest.com, matchmaker.com, and even one called the lovecalculator.com. On this particular site, apparently, you type in your name and your mate's name or somebody that you might be interested in, and it gives you the odds of your relationship lasting. So I redid his little test. I Googled the word love, and I got 24.8 billion results in 0.32 seconds. I don't know whether those all qualify to be individual websites or not, but it just tells you that the word is a very common word, and it means a whole host of things. And we're going to talk about that in the next couple of days. In my sermon, I talked about some of the things that kids say describing love. Here's some more. What is love from a kid's point of view? One child wrote, "When my grandmother's got arthritis, she couldn't bend over and paint her toenails anymore. So my grandfather does it for her all the time, even when his hands got arthritis too. That's love." Another one said, "When someone loves you, the way they say your name is different. You know that your name is safe in their mouth." Another one said, "Love is when my mommy makes coffee for my daddy and she takes a sip before giving it to him to make sure the taste is okay." Another one said, "Love is when mommy sees daddy smelly and sweaty and still says he's handsomer than Robert Redford." And finally, one said, "You really shouldn't say I love you unless you mean it, but if you mean it, you should say it a lot. People forget." Again, love is important. Why else would it come up 24.8 billion times in less than a third or about a third of a second in a Google search? But we're talking about a particular kind of love, and we're going to get to that here this week. But I came across this poem because all those things that kids say, kids sometimes are wiser. It was Art Linkletter used to say, kids say the darndest things. Every one of those examples that I just gave you are examples of someone giving love. Whether it's grandpa painting grandma's toenails, or saying your name in a loving way, or testing the coffee, or seeing somebody that's something less than their best and still thinking that they're wonderful. Someone once said this: "Love ever gives, forgives, outlives, and ever stands with open hands. And while it lives, it gives. For this is love's prerogative, to give and give and give." Love is about giving, and that's really, in a nutshell, what biblical love is all about. We're going to explore that in the rest of 1 Corinthians 13 and talking about the Greeks who are so much wiser than we are in terms of language. We have just that one word for love. They had a whole bunch of them. Several of them that appear, or a couple of them that appear in the New Testament, but other words as well that help describe different ways of understanding the word love. So that's going to be our theme this week. Hope you love it, and hope you have a great day today. We'll be back with you again tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye.